talk show. We're in Studio J in beautiful Lloyd Bank Village. We have our technician back and with us, Caleb Joseph. And we have full house here.
That is correct.
To my first left is both brothers from Nana Manners, Steven Bissett. He's no stranger to the Real Talk Show. And when Bissett is not here, my co-host is Joseph Jones.
GG.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Village.
Good night, everybody. And
good night, viewers.
Mr. Megaso, actually, one this weekend. You know, we had a race, so we can run that too quick. The Baba Robato Memorial second edition. Last year was first, this year was the second. It was a nice race. We had some nice fun. Let me run on the top 10 quickly and then I'll do the categories. Overall, this is overall. We had the race ride fast, 24.3 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sunday.
Nice.
Distance? Riding 50 miles. Riding good. Guess I know this race are very good because in a 50 miles at my time, we made do 158. You know? We leave 24 miles or 25 miles on. For 2 or 3, it was fantastic. And the race stayed together most of the time, some break sprint, but now came to a field finish. So first place when it does the skill was Jairo Campos was first, second Barney Brown, third Sherman Thomas, fourth Warren Covey, fifth Roque Matos, sixth Dwayne Wade, seventh Fitzgerald Joseph,
Lancha.
eighth Filton Butler, ninth Beto Acosta, and you know the top 10 was Kenny Gladden. That's the top 10 in that race. In the A category, obviously, Jairo Campos was first, second was Sherman Thomas, third was Dwayne Wade, fourth was Filton Butler, and fifth was Brandon Catus. What I reckon, Brandon Catus? What?
Yeah, Brandon Catus
was fifth.
Was fifth? But I'm thinking Filton, Brandon B. Filton. I said Filton name? Well, Filton was 8, yeah, that's correct. So, that's the top 5 in the A category. In the B category, first place was Roque Matos, second was Fitzgerald Joseph, third was Beto Acosta, by surprise, Beto couldn't grasp it now, to control in Arabi.
Nice.
Fourth was Kenny Gladden, and fifth was Alex Pratt, Red Bull. In the C category, they gave 3 prizes. First place was Obels, second place overall, Barney Brown was second, Warren Covey was second, and Chief Castillo was third.
Yeah, C.
That's C.
Big,
but in the top 10, if you check out the top 10, the old people still beat young people this. In the top 10, if you go for the bus rider, only Jairo Campos and Filton Butler young. Jairo 36 and Filton about 30. But Aris man Barney Brown 60 plus. Sherman Thomas 40 plus.
61.
Warren Covey 60 plus. Roque Matos 50 plus. Dwayne Wade 50 plus. Paras Joseph 50 plus. Beto Acosta 50 plus. Kenny Gladden 50 plus.
When Kenny come?
Kenny come.
Kenny Long top 10.
Kenny come 10.
Top 10 overall. So that
Take
was
you long, Kenny.
that was about.
Paras take you long, Kenny.
I get back to her. Get back to her. I try to reach out to her. I got long hands, okay? Reach out. But you must say, he try to go for me. He try to go. He try to go. I will
get back, Lancha?
Yeah, I get it back.
How you get it back?
As long as I stay consistent, I'll get back. Don't tell. 6 weeks from now, Dominican Republic now.
Can I?
Well, so are you okay?
You said this race was the
Baba
Rabato
Memorial.
and that was run by who?
Guns run the race.
Okay.
It's a guns race and a guns race. It's
Okay.
close.
Okay. I just
I watch your race. I watch a part of the race. What the young man will break away from on a catch on a tape.
Jet fuel will be at the middle way.
Not bad.
Yes, that's right now. Kamal, he's talented too. He just come back after nearly one. Oh, IRS. You know me right away. You know me right. He talented too.
how old is he?
Kamal in the 30s. Kamal in the 30s.
If Kamal the gun, he had on no catch on. I really tape on catch on. On the majority or something.
Here's the call. I won't be there. Mato sa tayo.
It can be understated that you guys say are mostly old man, right? So when the youngsters
I know you're age.
Go ahead, sorry.
But what happened is you guys are legend, you know. When the next legend when the next legend party or what you call it? What is the your give out prize to the legend? So
I don't get you.
Oh, the awards from
awards for legend.
that's in January.
January 3rd.
January 3rd.
Yes, sir.
And what can be the criteria or the name?
We went from 81 to 90.
So you know
January.
that? Banya, you know that?
Yep.
My understanding is
Warren Korean, you know that?
Yep.
All right, so what I'm saying here establishes that you say, no, man, still, you guys are legend, you know.
I know we are legend, but to me, they said me go with me that on this that only really believes old people, young people. Though. My point I'm making. Young people, young people for the B3.
What we're saying is, yes, you have your legends and so on, but the believes the older heads are still riding better than majority of the youngsters. Let's put it that way. And it's not that there's a big gap. It's just that the way that the youngsters are coming. See, like when I will on Palace, and I could remember one of the first times I ever saw Palace on a bicycle was behind a test race that went to La Democracia and back.
Test race.
One test race that got to Ciudad del Carmen. And you remember Thompson? You had the two brothers, Stephen and Errol.
Errol, what was them, yeah?
What goes on his brother?
Yes, sir.
Right. They with the race, who with the race and thing. Palace with the ride, just to come out, the ride power. Old Rudge. Bike where he kinda tried turn into a racer bike.
Racer bike, convert.
And Palace at that time must have been 14, if that. Young. And Palace hold them boy all the way to the climb at 24. And this is a test race, you know. And then Palace start to panic climb take and get gap. And I never forget that we in the vehicle with Gerald Garbat. And then Gerald said, young boy, you better turn back now, you know, and thing. And I saw Palace turn back and gone at home. So I tell you, the youngsters had more and drive to ride against the bigger man.
Yeah.
They want to ride and beat the older heads. Nowadays, them ballet don't really worry about beating no old head. Like you had few older heads that kept racing into their old ages.
Yeah.
I tell you somebody
we ride the older guys no riding, we ride longer than the one before we.
Yeah, the one there was a couple old guys that used to
ride. Trixie, Glenn,
Shamba. But see Shamba that were different than thing. Like now Palace and then still the race to win. Shamba used to ride, and Shamba that give him credit all the time. Shamba was one of the few men that he give out knowledge to youngsters.
Yeah.
He was always a man
passing out. You can't say anything.
And he and
give you young boy. If this is where I want to go,
Shamba always was.
Trixie
King, yes, but Trixie King with Trixie though, he not give you no knowledge.
I'm telling you about that. Man, chemical day with 26 with 4 class country. You know, right? Well, Alfred Parks 27 Ghana 26. Alfred Parks and about 29 don't have 6. I win 2. They win 4 at 26, and he stopped. They figure it out. No enough we tell 26 to go farther. So we are going farther now than then.
Yeah.
Right. So what's a band is 662. The other me, Warren, everybody still out there. I said they compete against the young guys. So because it was internationally, they said we wouldn't have the young boy.
No.
Age. Yeah, but no, because we mix up, I think,
We
no,
mix up, just
we have
mix
to
up
young
the
boy,
man,
young and old.
I think.
Yeah,
That's-
but different.
What I want to say to the viewers is that your body pulled on my gate, boy. I do it, and I got reason and put on my ear, but it's still pulled on.
Because
Do we need?
because can do.
Yeah, Apple.
No, you
Give the
have,
man credit.
you have to look
Yes,
on.
sir.
But I don't tell D complain that Mr.
Respect
Guns,
the way.
D complain that Mr. Guns, disenfranchised. I personally agree to Mr. Guns not to have D Wade riding here because most of D Wade 52 like Rokia, and so I think I think I think they chance man. The man should there be right, but if apparently he feels slighted and then he affects him a bit apparently. So I told you if it affects you that badly, then you know right. If anybody any reason affects me, be said in any way, I have a talk about it every time. And I read a particular.
I didn't even move past it. Again,
No man, it's still dwell upon it. But if you are dwell upon it, I have dwell upon it, and you can write it. You don't know your A. So are you don't know that A goes so when you get even interview with Mr. Guns, you tell Mr. Guns, you reckon it's like that. He's not Mr. Guns just like that. Oh. And you say, I know I said that joke, you don't got me A. Why I can't dwell upon it?
I look on it, the positive for the man is still pulled on.
Yeah, that's good, but I'm telling you what,
I pull him every time he ride.
you don't need for quarrel.
Yeah.
I think I
Pull him, boy.
I always say that you have to give respect where respect due.
Yeah,
Be weird puts in his tongue and flesh and so on. But
Do you have pro to one on the podium, is it?
I kind of also agree with what Palace is saying that if you are aggrieved by what they are doing with the categorizing and so on, then if and this is my personal opinion, please, you should then stand if it aggrieves you, stand up for your aggrievement and say, you know what, I will step away. Like I mean, I have stopped racing. I don't know about 5 years or whatever ago, but I stopped racing in part for two reasons. I was just getting old and it was becoming
Burdensome?
no, not burdensome. I was taking too much of a beating on my own self. So I backed down, and at the same time, Weekend Warriors was going through their own same kind of categorizing thing, and I kept saying, boy, I think make we settle this, make we just go age, and then I want to go age, and I say, you know what? Even if I want to go age, you go through. Yeah, they're not racing now make me or break.
That's my point. See, we say step away. Somebody go away, you might go step away. That basically every race you are right, gun race, you are complaining and it's like job. Man.
Yeah. But everybody is to his own. And congrats to D Wade. He consistently is out.
Oh, I'd love to. He like tell me, oh, he go to top 5. They think go to top 5. Okay, they go to top 5. Okay, he go 6, I go 7. Can he go 5 top 5? Most of the race me wrong. Still top 5. He stop in a category and he top 5. First time I take out that top 5. First time I come, been a while. First time I take out that top 5. Jumping back. Thursday they call jump back in the 5. Thursday come back.
Thursday right there.
Jump back in the top 5.
Thursday, pal?
Yeah,
right.
We do Lincoln. 2 laps.
But the launcher cost 7.
I was taking a rider and I saw him out. I said, woo. My boy loosening up the legs.
The launcher cost 7. The last time they on the show, I said the launcher came. The launch, don't launch up and have a launch up.
Yeah, we didn't shoot down, we didn't shoot down. We didn't shoot down, we didn't shoot down.
You live life, you see up it.
But see something that you were asking earlier too? Like, you have to admire like Barney Brown, Palace, some of the older heads. They
who basically circle that Santi boy. Yes. After this, my Barney said, boy, Santi went simply next year, he said, and Santi still finished with the call. He don't go top 10, but Santi finished with us at 70. So how we get up?
But what I was saying is like some of the older heads, what works is that they know their body, and because I always tell people they're not the man who got the most miles and the man and thing, you know. that who know they embody the best, because you might only have 4 hours a week to train, but if you know how to utilize your 4 hours, you could still do very well.
Yes, sir.
Right? But you have to know your body, right? And now what work for me, I work for you, and what work for you now, work for Palace. It's not an exact science. Otherwise, everybody would be coming dead heat.
In the last 12 days, they said it rain, man, it rain. So guys on the Coconut Road when they rock, what we call it pro then. So who the rock have what rock? So when they race up here 9, we are rock while someone come out 9 and go to road. But I'm telling them that most of the riders show me that they were tired because the rain gave them a break. Under normal circumstances, if the top riders were riding straight to the 11 days, no rain, but just train more, and I made the rest. When the race come, they said, I show because they might get me in trouble. But the race Sunday and in trouble. I ride 2 days out of the 13 days. 2 days. But the rest to me was good for me. You sometimes your body tired, some riders overexert. And so that showed me that the rain gave the riders rest because they still come together a whole 50-man course sprint now, field sprint.
So and other given days that not happen?
No, because if you train 13 days, so don't no rain. So that I mean, I got 2 weeks, or 2 times. I race going to punish me. So one thing there, when we still train the rain, they get tired. So when my race help me, when they get tired, my race screw up and help me. They have to learn that. They riders have to ride that. A lot of the riders at the club don't know themselves too, and they're going to race tired. But when I race it in the
because what happens to Palace, if you look at it, you have some riders that no matter where race they're in there. Right?
Yeah. So when I go with snow race, I'm doing my like by smokes. They said you smoke to miss race. Elite, weekend hours, guns, you know, miss race. But sometimes they get tired, man. You know, so that they have to know anybody.
You
have to know. Can he like about he don't train, but somebody tell me rain, he the train that calls out.
No, but
see a rain thing, he say bye bye. They was like, you know, me train. In a 14 days and a rain. He they say you got long tights or long this. Out in a rain.
Watch it, Kenny.
No, Kenny might not do the volume. Kenny rock too. He's a rocky man. So Kenny not do no 6 hours. You know, here Kenny no 6 hours ride and 5 hours ride. Likewise, Palace. Me know I 5 or 6 hours. If I train before for 50 miles, why would I go train 5 or 6 hours for 2 hours of racing?
But
not necessary.
And tell us something about Kenny. Kenny, I don't want to blow your bubble though. But I expect you know something. If you watch it, Kenny pick your race there. You see how we talk, but you have to know your body.
Yeah, he
not show up when he not in a shape.
No, I was here.
You watch it. Kenny not show up when he not in a shape. And when Kenny show up, you have to keep your eyes on Kenny.
Yeah.
When you see Kenny in a race, you keep your eye on Kenny.
And he pops because he's very smart and
very smart, and he not come out of
shape. He not come tired. Everybody
that the next hill race.
And he ride cold now, go. That's why ride good like Kenny.
I have a Kenny. The next hill race.
Yeah, Rocky
and smoker. That's my baby. Rocky and smoke, yo, my boy. Hey, my name. Not melting.
All of them in a class together, yeah.
Because you say World Championship is on.
Starting.
Uganda, Africa.
Rwanda.
Rwanda. Yeah. This when you see the picture of the place, they said for place to go through civil war and I think they said the place bump up good boy.
Well, you see, you have to watch too. Because Rwanda.
The road the night, is it?
Rwanda, that was part of the South African part where had the money. Right? So you have to watch that too, right? And then Rwanda, one of the bigger, one of the bigger states or whatever you want to call it, no? And things like that.
But you got to water it.
But yes, they do. But what I was surprised at, and I didn't realize when we were talking last week, remember we were talking about altitude and so on? I was reading up on some of the stuff. A lot of the 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 riders were complaining about the air, and I did a little checkup. Rwanda has high pollution,
Oh.
so a lot of guys were struggling with breathing, not only from the altitude, from the air. They call it dirty air, no?
Mm.
And I was, oh, okay, that plays a big role.
Mm-hmm.
As certain people body want to take it different, no? And then it's already altitude where you know you have less oxygen, and then you have a lot of pollution, you know.
Well,
something.
Sunday visit was the elite men time trial.
Right.
This and I showed on Remco secured his third straight in a row victory world champions for the time trial. I'm also one better run for Potokar. After them could go along and go past
Beat him by 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Yeah. But also he's telling me that looking at time, he said that is his best time in that 25 miles.
Remco?
No, Potokar. So then they put that Potokar really drop back.
That pronunciation. Pochikar or Pogacar?
Everybody pronounces it different.
Pogacar.
Some people call him Poggy, some people call him Pogacar, and Pogacar. You know, everybody, he would have to pronounce his name. But I think about it.
Did he encounter Belgium by come up to? I think he might encounter Bissett.
Yeah, he rode well too.
What team he ride pan now?
He not ride pan.
But yeah, so that too.
That's the name.
So that he ride a lot of. But man say the Paramco team. I say helmet.
Oh, okay. And then what's his name? Never consequent. Pogacar teammate
Yes, J-Vine
from Australia.
From Australia, well.
You know the best part that a lot of people don't realize about J-Vine?
Mm-hmm.
You know how J-Vine became a pro?
Mm-hmm.
J-Vine was on
because I skin him for the boy third place. Third place was Aran van Wilder in a Belgian club. So he was third. Australian J-Vine was second, and Remco from Belgium was third. Yeah. So two Belgium on the podium.
Yeah.
In the belt time trial.
J-Vine got his chance to become a pro from Zwift.
What is somebody said?
The Zwift Academy. Right? People don't realize, and this is what I'm saying, that we have to start to utilize the things that we can. We are not lucky enough or financially viable enough to travel a lot and get ourselves seen, right? But by riding Zwift, your numbers and everything shows up. And then
numbers the life, is it?
No, and then Zwift has a thing that they do once a year, and anybody around the world gets on, and it's like it's done in stages, right? And you compete, and they take the best 5, and then they break it down, and then Zwift, if you go on YouTube, they have it. They take, I think it's the top 5 male and the top 5 female, and they take them to either somewhere in Spain or wherever they have their training camp, and they work them out and do certain things, and the top male and the top female gets a contract from what's the name of the team? Alpecin that Van der Poel and then
the clinic.
Yeah, yes, the clinic.
Okay.
Gives them a 1-year contract to be a pro. And then if they do well or they show well, they either stay with the team offers them another, or they know by this time they're building their network and in the pro peloton and so on. So J-Vine started there, rode for Alpecin 1 year, and the next year he was riding with UAE.
I was thinking they said that maybe J-Vine should have rode the time trial and finish the time trial, because honestly I believe that's the only race J-Vine is going to finish. I don't have J-Vine to finish that road race with that tough course.
But why?
Why?
Well, that he was lap now doing on that course.
We're at 170 miles away.
160 kilometers.
Miles.
No, miles.
miles,
kilometers.
yeah.
You think I'm finishing?
I'm not discouraging it.
Okay.
No, but remember too, and this was what people have to also understand, that I haven't really looked at the full course other than I know it starts straight up.
Start straight up.
I know that usually there's laps, right?
There's laps.
There's you go out, you do so much miles, then
you climb course to 20,000 feet in 168 miles. Does that give you a good idea?
No.
But so what I'm saying is,
No.
in the laps,
20,000
right?
feet of climbing.
In the laps, once you started with the laps, if you get gapped off by too far, they will take you out.
Oh, take you out.
So you might not. You might want to finish your race, but you will not be permitted to finish.
All right, like that. Yes, I understand.
So that is a possibility. But my thing with
But quickly, the president said in the chat group that they reach Saturday night or Saturday morning, close Sunday morning. So even if they had him register in the morning, right? But they didn't have him register. The thing over CMB will say that Baby Child may register though. The thing will read up that Baby Child may register for right the time, but he said none of them, the Juna, Chavner, Keaton Wright Juna.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's changing from red.
Well, say, and I mean, I'm gonna say this.
I'll finish the race.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of this stems back to what we were saying last week. We didn't have one real plan for this thing. This rush it, hurry up, come up, trip.
So he who fails the plan
to fail.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like they fail, but they never plan, so they never really ready for it. I don't think they care time trial by. So then
before they left, they don't look like they're not right. So that you know, no time for they plan for it. So
right. So that is another thing. Like
so the actual race, the world that knows on laps. Time.
No. Each country that hosts the worlds have a different road. So that and not like you have to have laps. So now to me, and this is what I'm saying.
Some distance at the same time.
No.
Distance.
Some of them you go out and then you do a small lap in a thing. Some of them are just laps. Like in Scotland, it was a couple. I forget how many laps.
I think this one's supposed to be laps. We should check it.
All our laps, Joe, all the championship were finished laps. But just somebody that go and back and 100 miles, then come back and finish up and do the next 70 miles in laps.
Yeah.
But this one I'm not going to come out no way. But the bow laps. Yeah, that's 20,000 feet. No one championship got so much climbing feet.
Because like,
20,000 feet now that.
I know that next year Worlds is going to be in Montreal, Canada, right?
Canada, yeah.
If you were watching, not Sunday that passed, the Sunday prior, there was a race in Montreal, and I think that was 6 laps, and that 6 laps is still short of the distance for the world. So they will end up doing like 8 laps. I think the distance, the Montreal race. That they will ride because
it'll be amazing. Laps.
They'll do more laps because
less laps.
No more because the Montreal. I think it's called like Montreal Classic.
No, but you said the Montreal 8 laps.
They did 6. They did 6, but it's short of the World Championship distance, and they need to be close to 170.
But they're not doing this
it won't be more than
I tell you, laps, but I got laps. I say, it's tougher. When I like 14 laps.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying
smaller miles than Montreal, but Montreal can climb though.
No.
20,000 feet.
Montreal has a couple climbs in it, but it's nothing too steep. Because I think you were saying that one of the gradients was up to 20%.
Yeah, rough.
I think the toughest gradient on the Montreal race I saw was somewhere like 11 or 12.
See, Montreal have been back the sprinters, A lot of sprinters not going to
Well, they already said that Montreal. I was watching, and they were saying that the next Worlds that will really be for sprinters is 3 years from now.
So that why be so then.
But my point, regardless, right? My point is this:
He's got all Nepal.
if we are talking about Worlds for next year, we need to start preparing to go to Worlds.
Yeah.
But no.
From now. Okay, guys, we know Worlds gonna be in Montreal. These are what we started working on.
Blah, blah. The first
thing we have to do, we have to figure out how we could qualify. We can't wait for no wild card.
They're qualified though.
Only he qualified.
Right? We have to qualify. So we have to figure out, and this is something that people don't realize, To qualify, you have to map your qualifying,
Yeah.
Because like if you're a sprinter, you can't go to race where the mountain race and think you have to map it and say, okay, this are more course and suit me. I want to get so much points here. I could get so much points here, and try to figure out how to think. So that's where preparation.
On that note, we want to big up the president. Enough respect, because this year, because as a go to world, Derek was qualified.
I mean,
so respect.
I give respect. The only thing is, I have not, and I pray, and it doesn't matter because they're already gone. I'm not. Please understand. I'm talking about me. I think Derek might have qualified, but I have not seen anything that said he definitely qualified. Why I'm saying that is I got a correspondence that said NOC will not pay for anybody to go to any event if they do not qualify. And NOC, the correspondent that I saw, said they weren't giving no money to go into Worlds. So my thing is one or two things. If Derek qualified, I need NOC to pay. If he didn't qualify, we can't say nothing.
Could you explain to viewers when they say NOC? What
the National Olympic Committee. All right, and that is my understanding, that there was that is the new policy of the NOC. They're not sending, and it's not only for cycling, all disciplines.
But it's about in a world championship, or it's about local level.
For any international event.
But then again at the Central American Games, that everybody qualify.
Well, now say this is the thing.
Right? NOC they send a whole code, not it?
Oh, they said they are sending.
Most bank is 181 at least. Who will pay for that?
Okay.
We don't see any pay for it.
Well, I don't know. I'm telling you the correspondence I saw.
The president at the thing that he was on, he said 161 at least going. So I guess sharp. The president at NOC, right?
Yes. He's the new president. He
Yes,
took over from Mr. Hilly Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I understand, and I saw a correspondence that said that if you're not qualified, they're not paying for you to go. Now, the regional game in Central America,
might be different.
They might be different because you have to go to your regional games to qualify to go to Worlds. So you understand? So maybe that is what.
So regional automatic qualification?
Yeah. Well, you have to for you to qualify to go to Olympics or to go to Worlds, you have to go to regional games that will give you points.
Correct.
Right? Okay, and think so. Maybe that's why they
right.
are not the lower games.
Yeah, so
for you to earn points, we'll send you there. But if you go to the second one, if you never qualify,
when you go Panam,
yes,
Central American, Caribbean, you have to
qualify. And so that might be the.
You were saying, Johnny Joe?
No, you sent a list of all the names that are riding for World. I already put out the list.
Yeah, that is elite.
Oh, that elite. They're not sent out the journalist.
That's a journalist and the
journalist.
Was done there, look at some.
I said.
Journalists are guys.
When is juniors riding? Not Wednesday or Thursday?
The 20 ride. That's what then because if we don't get the elite with the ride Sunday, how do you not get this for U23 and the juniors? They don't do it.
When the U23 the ride?
Go ahead, take it. Thursday.
So Thursday, watch what time? Local time?
I'm not sure.
The thing never give no time. It just said I know I know
Master give me Thursday off. Why?
I know on BTL has it showing on the ESPN news app. Any news
I
channel.
just driving and top today. When they start, no, go for a take off, okay? I want to
You spoke to them?
I want to my country up front. I don't want no suffer in silence. And now also the video show no. Cause when they raise like 160 man, if you are middle, nobody will see you no. And you just disappear on a lap, nobody see you pulling your tent and we don't know where you're going. Go out there, go call me gun.
Respect.
Call me gun out.
Yeah, you got it.
But anybody say, hey, going out, he's the toughest. It went in a abyss.
I said, but the right for Eritrea. Been in Grenada.
He there too?
Yes,
Yes,
in the right.
Yeah, quick exit too.
In the right.
Yeah.
But you know, joke with nobody. Nobody encourage me.
So they can climb Joe, 20,000 feet of climb Joe. Like you tell me, when you compare Jive anyway, you compare me.
I don't compare nobody.
Yes, can you compare Europe?
I just said
Remco and Portugal, they did it against the best. They were against the man who watch that Tour de France.
Must make it happen, not discourage it.
Oh, not discourage it, just tell it. Oh, like pour the puff.
I know the
Pour the puff. I know that I've been there. You don't know what I tell you. What I did? You want to date my own?
Listen,
No, my brother love me as a past me like you. Say we like me like this, Joe. That Joe like pull up one thing and make people believe I'm crazy in it. But they say when they listen to you, don't motivate me. Make I say where I catch them. I don't tell you I catch three boys there. That is clear.
Alright, so
what do you think of it?
Make I just make it known to them that on Thursday is the under 23 road race.
The 2 days, you know
It's on Thursday is the under 23 road race.
And junior too, I said.
And then and junior, and then the elite
Sunday
is on Sunday.
So I asked my boss to time off.
Alright.
So what the race?
So that's where we are, right? So that's the days to see our Belizean boys. Will be Thursday and Sunday.
Chumel right?
What's the Chumel then? Can you like say?
World Tour, I'm too.
And Toro.
World Tour. Anyway, World Tour. Our enemy show tonight with my thoughts. I'm taking him with these. Chumel Tour, no, the Polo is the World Tour. The World Tour, and the two climbers compared to everybody who wants to compared to Burmese. You say Burmese.
Oh no! I'm just saying that he's in the race.
Yeah, he's in the race.
No, let's.
I didn't start the race.
Make we look.
I thought we did it too.
Make we look.
We did it too.
And this is something I'm going to tell you all that we need to observe, and I hope we do the same for our Caribbean championships that will be held.
That's the next panel, you know.
The 11th and the 13th, right?
Yeah.
If you were watching the time trials on Sunday when it started, all of Rwanda and most African countries riders went off in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
But you know why? Why they got so early?
Go ahead.
They went early
because
they know that they will get the most time, and that is showing around the world. So Rwanda, you know how much people will want to go to Rwanda now. So that's the thing we have to do. Make sure we get as much publicity for our country. Sell our country. So we need to be prepared. You see how they start when they start? You see how they had how much man they had the beat drum and thing? We should have all our cultural stuff at the beginning.
But they start like
yes. So we need to make sure that we sell our country.
Well, that's the reason why I'm telling my tribute for salary by going out early. You have your salary on the way for that.
Palas, me and you have been announcing races for years. And when we always say, because every time you announce a race, somebody come and say, boy, you're not calling the name. But we always have our saying. What are you saying, Palas? If you're not there front, they can't call your name, boss.
Nobody call your name back.
They can't call you.
If you're not there front, they not call your name.
Well, go. I tell you, go.
Well, Williams got well.
He got no.
I think we got about 2 minutes of fame for Corey. He went out. And the guy said where Belize is,
Yes,
and all of that. And this is what you need. This is part of our responsibility, right? When we go to sell.
But we I didn't know if we got anybody. That would ideas, but I took it out. That would Letizia and the president. Who would tell them boy? I would tell them boy anything I really try to tell them. Nobody would tell them me no need to go out. Nobody. Good ideas.
I would assume that there be Mr. Glenn, because
Mr. President,
I know Letizia told me she's going to Congress, and I think that party, the Congress is held in Rwanda, but I don't think it's at the same spot that the races is going on.
I like when
the same city.
With Free Federation, when they go to Congress, say nobody seems to like beg. They said you have beg people for taking the
that's what I always tell you.
They go to Congress and I don't beg for nothing. No, tell them man, tell the president that when you go to Congress to be the president, that you say, Mr. President, I got only 14-year-old. And I want you to bring out that you say, can you use like a camp no?
They got training facility. That the girl from Trinidad, I forget her name. That is now one of the big sprinters. She went and lived there for
the team. Jonas team me. Visma Campbell.
That's her name.
For Caribbean. But they beg, they say they beg, big. I said, we can't leave. Mr. President, you say, we only favor with the ask about we have these 14-year-old where we want to spiral and I believe, man. Please take care of it for, please accommodate them, Mr. President. I ask for one favor. I got 14-year-old. I know why you done that, believe, because you have done it for the family.
No, but
please take care of it.
Now, who I meet the president?
But the point when Letizia is going to,
she has the president. She has the president.
But say my philosophy has been this, and I used to tell Palace all the time. When we go in like Congress and so, we forgot a suitcase, a big suitcase, full of loan folder, right?
Yes,
and in that folder, boss, this is what we need. We need a velodrome. We need this. So we got plans, we got this, we got that, and every time you meet somebody, your hand.
Because they have structure. You gotta make them. I got a plan because it's plan. You land. No. We have to show you this is where we need, boss. We don't start. So we got to land. Help with this. Help with this.
We're still behind in terms of. Remember I talked about plan?
We don't like,
but the structure. And this is what I'm saying. We have to have structure. We have to have structure.
So Sunday be set and be the roadways. Chavan.
No, Chavan riding.
I said Chavan. Keaton riding Thursday. The president say, yeah, go back 2 ways.
What is the distance?
They do about 90.
I'm not sure.
80 or 90.
Right after that.
And then the 130 for Chav.
So they are not 20.
Chav have a better chance for
sure.
You're right. So here because you said I'm not sure. You said that's when is that this year next year. You said Mother policy where the U21, U23 riders the third one, they can't ride the U23 because they don't do that heavy league. They have to ride the elite. So you're not going to top. You're not going to top U23s in the wagon shove.
No, but you say this.
Hold on, I don't think I'm going to let that but I still wear U23 though.
You say
at the good thing. Chav. Go Belize, go Chav.
You don't think you should go to?
Go out.
I don't know, but no right for winning.
Right for sure. And right for us for
well, I'm ready by some waiting.
You have to be realistic.
Yeah, realistic.
And this is where we come back to the same thing that we're saying. If you have structure and so on, whoever is leading the delegation and thing have to be real with the guys and say, listen, chap, you know, I think you could try going on early break.
Chav, run to the gully team with a belief flag. And when you die, you grasp blood the run down your neck with that gully team and blood a belief flag in your hand.
Alright,
That's all for rider.
yes, sir.
No.
You have to drag it to the gully team.
Now, let me tell you something, right?
Come to it, Chav.
And this story, well, it's not a story, it's a true story. This is what I'm going to show you. As my friend to my right is very, he's humble but very vocal. Right?
Vocal.
But he won't tell you this story. But he has spoken to me and we have discussed this many a times. He has represented us in Olympics, right? More than one time, right? Twice. He went to the Olympics and he was the last Belizean standing. And he had 2 more laps to be the only Belizean to complete the event. Every other Belizean that has ever gone to an Olympics or any of those big games has never completed the event.
Yeah.
He stopped with 2 laps to go, but up to now
Couldn't go no more.
he couldn't go no more.
Yeah,
But he regrets that he didn't.
Yeah, I really come here some try running up by myself.
Self, right?
Yeah, I finished, but I know I think, but I just got all out. And when I don't know, when I go by what I do my work, I got all out.
So this is what I'm saying to Chav. Chav, if I was your DS and the man out there, I would have said to Chav, Chav, you are fast enough, you are good enough with all these guys to hang around for a very long time. So I would suggest that you try catch, because believe you me, they're going to be an early break. Try going early break. Get your name card, get the country card. And you see the thing is, when you do something like that, a lot of eyes are looking at you and a lot of people that's how they pick you up.
That's how they pick you up, Joe.
That's how they pick you up.
They can't pick up no else.
They not pick you up if you sit down in at the peloton and you last out the thing and you come, when I look at the results, you come 76 or whatever, even though you finish, then they say, okay, he just sit down here in peloton. But boy,
make yourself known.
Palace with he win a break and he last 50, 60 kilometers, whatever, out the front. Yeah. Right? Yeah, sticking in their mind. They give you an opportunity. Yeah. Chris Froome got his opportunity how?
He not from the same country.
He was from Kenya. You know how he get his opportunity? He knocked down the commissaire. He knocked down the commissaire and got up and finished his event. The guy from Skyway, Brailsford. Brailsford said that I was laughing and I said, man, he has a drive. He got up, jumped back on his bike and took off. He didn't just quit. So you have to do something to really get that.
There you have a good advice from visit.
That's just me. Like I said,
David Chararia and Keith Enright.
All 3 of them
stand a better chance because they ride the distance where they basically Chuck go handle 130. Lee go handle 80. I think 80 miles from Juna. He go handle 80. Just ride the
practice race.
The
Miguel Brothers race.
But no, we'll start reverse. We'll start do Michael Jackson moonwalk now. That only because of 130 or 80. That who they are putting up games for ride 80 and who they are put you for 130 and the course that way. That is spot yourself. The course when they put on for ride, now not yet on seen on life. They climb, on just one climb, road right now on a bicycle, on a 3-way there. No driving and putting in at the fire there.
Lands there.
The middle of the fire. because 168, we don't ride 168 miles. We no climb. We no climb
So
hills.
jump out, dive in, jump out.
20,000 feet of climbing in our race. We don't got that. No way we have done that. So he and they're putting in poultry, rum, but they man they put diving. They man they put diving. So diving the hardest task at hand. Diving task at the hardest, then ciao, vai, c'è un tasato. The junior one got this task, but
Let me ask you
Let
something.
me say this: diving, have fun, enjoy yourself. Don't take it for granted. Look around and know that you represent and you represent well.
yes, I.
All right, represent and
Belize.
represent well.
Palace Mega, just to give people an idea of something. You rode a race yesterday that what you said was 50 miles, right?
50 miles.
And how many feet are climbing?
About
Could
three-
you look that up on
about-
your
312.
and 312 feet,
One of the
right? And how much they are doing?
20,000.
So how many times you'd have to do that?
They are looking at though.
Just to give people an idea, right?
Let me. What's Palace into 312?
Divided by 20,000. How much
20,000 divided by
much
3.
time they had harder than my race.
64 times.
That means they have to do 64 at the climb, right? And he did that
Yeah.
in 50 miles.
Yeah.
It's difficult, really difficult.
And that's the thing.
You know, be difficult doing it when it's the hardest.
You know what difficult? And then I would say he not ride a race.
No, but I'm telling you because
Max Pedersen.
why he had to do because then he ran a horse that is the hardest course set in world championship history. Look at worse.
Yeah.
Everything is stuck against them. But you have fun driving. Where's that going to
Yeah, that's my word for driving. Have fun, represent well. I know about nothing. And when that day come, I take it for granted. Just
I can personally.
I realize that you be line up.
I can. Like I respect man shitting. But this is a big guy. Never told you I shitting. Different. You can do it. What is it?
And what I mean, I know the boys pretty well, and I've looked at them, and I know I don't have to really say this to them, because it's still like sometimes too, we go out and we forget that we're not representing just ourselves, no, we're representing the whole country and the whole nation, I believe, and stuff. So I don't have to worry about this, but the boys always, those guys, the three of them are there. If you ever watch them when they train, they never go out shabby palace. They always look nice. They jersey neat. They socks pull up. They're not a sag. They're not, you understand? And thing. And and we got an award. I forgot to tell you all that. Belize got an award for one of the best design jersey, national jersey.
Sure.
Yes. I saw. I think it was. I saw. I think it was Corey or Justin, one of them.
Oh yeah, I think
And they got the award because the design was done by Corey and Justin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
And Belize got an award for one of the best
So we done the win.
things. So that's a big win for us, and
Yeah.
thanks to the boys for the design, and it's a lovely looking jersey.
Nice.
Lovely. And I hope, and I will make this suggestion to the Cycling Federation of Belize, that y'all get a bunch of those jerseys. I know that, and let me clarify this to the public. We cannot have the exact jerseys that those boys riding.
Yeah.
Because when you go to an international event, you have to present your jersey, and that jersey is not supposed to be replica outside.
Yeah.
You can have a similar looking jersey, but it can't be that jersey. even if that jersey will just state World Championship,
Yeah.
28th of or whatever date, September.
Mhm.
Because you know, if you ever really see an international soccer jersey or whatever, they start to put the date and stuff
Yeah.
and the thing, and you cannot get the exact jersey, you'll get a replica. I hope Belize Cycling Federation get replicas
Sell them?
and sell them.
Mhm.
And I would hope they would be smart enough to go to like the big sponsors that always support them and get them to contribute so that they can get the replica jerseys and put a little
That would be nice. Good business idea.
logo of whoever it is on it, and we can sell it. And don't just sell it locally,
Guys, you-
sell it online. That because you know when
USA jersey business there's a access to back up on the USA replica jersey expensive.
yes,
Well insured, expensive.
and not only that, Palace, they sell out like hot cake.
Yes, everybody want it.
Yeah, you know, a couple years ago, Legion came out. They were riding, I think it was Rafa, right? And I said, "Boy, I want to buy a jersey."
Rafa, 3 change.
And I called my friend. You know who?
You know, you're nothing.
I called my friend, and my friend said, "This, not even me got one." I said, "What? Not me got one."
They don't want it.
No.
Company did.
And what Rafa did, Rafa only made a certain number, and that jersey was sold out within less than 24 hours.
Wow.
Sold out.
Wow.
And this is what I'm saying. Belize has to start to think big and so on. The same things like we said, we need to make sure we got our drummers and show ourselves early for Caribbean Championship. I'm asking people that are going to be
That 11th and 13th minutes, not 13th.
the 11th and the 13th of
That'll be
October.
13th on Monday.
The 16th.
It's a Saturday and Sunday. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
It's 11th and 12th.
11th and 12th.
Yeah, the 13th on Monday.
Okay.
That's how they give the 13th.
Well, so they will ride the time trial on the 11th.
The course already set before we move on the worlds.
We don't move on, my world's done. We don't. We got Caribbean.
Sorry.
Who do I pick for the world?
Who did it pick?
Yeah, for idiot. Who?
I could tell you who now win.
Put the favorite.
I will tell you who now
Hold on.
win. The three are we sit up, but it's
Put the favorite. I don't know if I win, but he's the favorite. It's like Remco was the favorite for the time trial. Put the favorite for that kind of.
All right.
Yeah,
Go
so-
ahead, Caribbean Championship.
Somebody could beat that, no? So that's what I'm saying. 11th and 12th, see?
Yeah, it's why we are saying we
I'm
were
not
saying
saying
the
I'm
13th.
not saying that Sunday. So the Bible goes at time trial Saturday, 20 miles and still go do the next day. That's what Corey me do when I get burns goal. That's it.
I think so.
I want to Friday, Sunday, man. I think that's Saturday, Sunday.
Well, I'll tell you the dates right now because I know most countries are saying they're coming. I think the 9th to the 13th, but that is because
Monday.
they come in early for the technical meeting, and then they leave after the meeting.
October 16th.
No. It's the weekend of
Before.
that weekend before.
Joe.
So that the 9th, the 10th, 11th, the 12th, 13th.
But
The 13th is the Monday. So they leave on the 13th, and I guess they will come in.
the big race at the 12th.
Yes,
Sunday.
so the Saturday is the 11th,
Yeah.
and the road race will be the 12th.
12th.
So unless they run it on the 10th, but I think they are running Saturday.
Friday, Monday. Friday, Sunday.
Sunday.
So what's the road down there? What's in the sign? Finalize.
That's what that because
The time trial, my understanding is
boom.
the time trial I know is still on the Boom Road.
What's the matter right now?
It's the same route that they did for the
Nationals.
So that's the time trial route.
Right from Data Pro era
Yeah.
and go.
Go up and come back. Like
Go.
10 miles out and swing back.
Yeah,
No,
they
19
turned just
19 and
before.
I like off the road.
That's what they want to do.
They-
Oh, it's not like that. They want to do so.
I know UCI. One of their criteria is the road should be closed. I don't know.
I don't know when they close
I
that
don't know if
road.
they have permission to close the road.
That road okay, but that road can road is like to Link Road, airport, I think.
But see, and these are the things that we're not privileged though. We
Yeah,
have not got no
Airport, don't have
nothing.
Kalaka for airport road.
I understand that, like I said, the route for the time trial is through boom.
The route for the time trial set.
Is set.
But the thing is easy because out of the handheld radio, if they go wrong, they go to boom, and then there are your gas station and people go to the airport to make them pass through the radio. Okay, guys, with that 12 miles, lock it off. Lock it off. That's not hard for the business.
The road race is the
29 miles.
Is the same.
But the boy to do.
Well, it changed. My understanding is the start will be at the Puma gas station that as you cross over Halova on the left hand side, that new Puma, the new Puma gas station that has built almost by where those
just before
the sinking houses.
Just before M&M.
No, man. That is way down. The Puma gas station way before the bridge, the newest one.
Before the bridge.
Just open that right. If you're coming up to Ladyville, it's gonna be on the right hand side.
The last gas station on the right hand side going to coming to Ladyville.
But you say M&M.
No man, way past
M&M.
You say there. The bridge. Oh, the bridge.
No, you can't. No. Yeah, that thing. I think.
They don't want you. So I didn't do the same 29 miles. That's it again.
No. So they will start there at the Puma. Come up. I am not sure if they turn into the airport, go to John Smith and come around, or they gonna go all the way up to Boom and then go down and come around and come back and go back to the same spot and come back to the tree lot. But the start and the finish will be at the Puma gas.
Help me up,
Start and finish there.
Help me up, We don't know the process, do you tell me?
I will tell you what my understanding. That's the information I got.
That's not a good.
It's the same, guys. It's the same course, other than they have moved the start and the finish. So now the distance has gotten a
because
little
go to Boom and
they will use that same loop. They will use that same loop, but when you start, you are starting at the Puma. Then you're gonna come up and you're gonna make the loop. You'll do 1, 2, and then on the third loop, you're not going back into and finishing there. You're going down and finish in front of the where you start.
Yeah, but they don't.
Guys, I'm not arguing. I'm telling you the information given to me is the road.
Well, let me say it to you.
I have not. I'm just like you. I have not seen it.
I don't want to start with like at the exactly like 10 years. So why start? They start in a Boom and do 3 laps and last up for split. We're done. When I start a Boom for us do Puma to link road, to have a doubling, and then the 2 laps are 3 laps and the last up. You're not going again to go sprint. Those start by link road and do 3 laps and the last up. You know, come in again.
I cannot answer.
I thought the Puma they fix it with the biggest hole right now. For the Puma station, the biggest hole right
now. Let me say this to the viewers, based upon what.
I do imagine
based upon what.
That's the information I got.
That's not a good quote. And that's not main highway way. I don't know if you go black up.
I don't know. This whole people that states.
No, listen to me now. Listen to me now, please. Please listen to me, folks. I have not gotten this information was given to me.
By a credible source?
By a credible, what I consider a credible source.
Okay.
I have not seen no official document. I know that, and we all know that the commissaire was here, and from the commissaire was here, he really cried that, like this.
But he said it course to do something like a smaller course, but
I thought so too.
By a credible source, it's still a big course.
But according to my credible source, that are the route where they kind of settle upon, and we have not received anything. We are hoping that on the return from the Worlds, which will be like a week prior to the race, like 10 days prior to the race, that all of these things will be out. I'll be honest with you, the federation should have put this out already, because I think earlier we could put this out, the more we could bombard on the media about the road, the better it's going to be safer for everybody. That is my personal opinion, and I'm expressing it to you all.
Yes, sir.
That I think the federation should put out the road and bombard everybody to
That
know
yes, sir.
that on these days you can't go so, and how
Structure again. Structure again. Structure too.
yes, sir.
Structure.
Well, visit, I must say, based upon your source or your belief credible, you know, some like one of the best road in the side pan. They gone back way to me. That's my opinion and view because that highway from Puma, I know so how you in a block that half palace. Huh?
Who wanna stay better go through Western?
Yeah. You want to use a roadway with no. You prefer to use a roadway really could lock out.
Yeah, lock it off the good easier for lock off the highway.
Yeah.
So the like if he's not laps are be good, they also 3 laps. I will just have food that is good. Or one long
After the
stretch.
airport,
After the park about that, go long further long.
Yeah.
Go about 2 miles.
I think-
or a long stretch. Finish it and do say 3 laps, spend 9 miles, and that it has spin it out. But I couldn't make it spin it out for the Puma.
that road they busy.
But fix that.
Wisdom, not wisdom.
Like I
So
said,
the federation of the
the federation has to start that out, and it's not just the
but the
federation.
federation like the federation like go last minute. They said like
I've been saying that.
if
for
that
the
are the
last
course
month.
are your source credible, that's a done upon all in use all it there.
But regardless what the course is, the course, regardless if the course was just Fanyato to the wall,
Yeah,
that should have been out a long time ago. We tell everybody, hey, on these days, traffic will be diverted if you're planning to use this road. Please take heed.
Because you know
that's
you know how 2 man in Africa on the team, 2 there are 3 that believes here preparation for this event. Will there be a time when
come together?
they 3 will meet 2 and 2 and send a call and do a training camp for them for a week?
Well, I understand.
Is there any chance? Or
I understand that I have a reliable source that the 2 that are in LA should be here in the next week or so. The 2, so to me, the 4 that are out, because we have 3, the 4 that are out, all 4 should be coming in around within.
Let's call name, guys.
We'll make a California
Let's call name.
at the same time. Corey Williams, Justin Williams,
Derek
Chavaria, and Javen Gonzalez.
4 out.
Those are the 4 riders that are out of the country right now.
you know the 3 riders that I believe right now,
Are
they
training.
do anything together?
I don't have any knowledge of that.
One is a Cairo, one is a Montreal, and one is a city.
And you say
Say the 3 names, the Brazil.
the 3 names that he's
But
referring
Santiago
to.
is a Cairo, Jeremy Sene, Montreal, Cardova Muslim, a city.
I know I am here in the city, and I have seen Carlton been out training in the rain and out. I have to give him his kudos. I've seen him out training.
We can they're not up do something together.
I have no idea, but that comes back.
Should they do something?
That comes back.
So
When they should be out, should be the more you could be together, the better.
These are
But that comes back.
these are the team I expect for call together on the limb battle. That one is right to me now. Only one together, but the limb battle will accept call together right in the
I understand that they will be.
One person talk. Go ahead.
I understand that they, like I said, the 4 guys are coming in, and when they're all here, they're supposed to be a training camp, and I know that there was some talking that they're supposed to try and have the guys against the field, like test race or whatever, or whatever.
No, man, not test race, man.
Not practice race, whatever you want to call it. The
We're not
7
gonna-
riders. Well, now let's look at it this way. If the guys come in, if the guys are coming in within the thing, you'd have to be the Sunday prior to that, right? It would have to be the Sunday prior to the 11th, which would be what, the 4th.
So
something
they're
like
practice
that.
race.
Go directly, you know.
I tell you that the week after,
For the fifth on Sunday.
the 5th.
So they don't have much time, Palace. They need to come together by the 5th. Everybody needs to come together by the 5th.
I think they will all be together by the 5th. No,
Well, that makes a lot of
no,
sense.
no, no. Make I tell you this, and this is where I've been singing.
This is a big race.
And this is what
They cannot not much hard.
no, they just want to do something to get a lead feel, right?
Okay.
No. This, but this come back to what I've been singing from the first practice race.
Okay.
Who is the DS? And I want to know.
No, Kaleman?
No, I don't want to say that I'm Kaliman. I don't know.
That would be California, no, but
No, we are picking no. Why we never had? Make I leave it alone. I
you while you were away, you keep said DS. Explain the DS to viewers.
When I refer to the word DS, it stands for Director Sportif. The Director Sportif is the guy that you see sit in the car of the team, and he is the guy giving the
Direct traffic.
the instructions to the riders. You know, hey, we need to close that down, or you know, we need to be in the break. He's more the tactician of the team,
Yeah.
right? So that's the person when I say the DS. So he'll be the main man that is setting the tactics of our national team.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's next one.
But to me, that should have been said a long time ago. But
The last thing I'll be before the Central American games. So the next week after this, after 1 week after
so
that,
the 18th, that will be the 18th. Or,
no, the problem that with this with the racer, they're having my ride on what word?
monstrosity.
I didn't drop my flats, wrong pancake was, and next week.
monstrosity again.
Why?
And do y'all know? Can y'all name the
4 riders, right?
who are the 4 riders that will go?
Osaki Rose, Corey, Williams, driving a Tav.
Okay,
The Central American game.
those will be the 4 riders for the Central American Games.
Yeah.
Nice. And who the DS? DS.
This one is no DS.
Yeah, you got riders where be substitute if they guys whether Atlee, Chevaria, Juna, no?
Jocelyn, Drew.
Two more person to pal.
What?
He
Central American
gave
game.
it a substitute.
Justin Jr., Oscar.
No,
Who else, man? Huh?
substitute.
He-
Oh, something. No, they don't know when.
Well, like I said, I'm going to be here for the championships, and
Because you be working in a official capacity.
no.
You will be doing any live stream because that way so nobody have a band, no cycle, but no similar that one, right?
No,
You do have a studio?
no. I don't know if there will be any live streaming.
They like to live stream because last time started live stream
in
and
Guyana.
they take out about it.
Yeah,
It started.
well, what happened in Guyana? Because I spoke to I spoke to Horace. Horace was one of the lead guys in Guyana, and he said they wanted to live stream, but they were trying to do it the same way we live stream here on a motorcycle and a camera. And the commissaire said, "Boss, there's certain restrictions, you can't get this close," and so the live stream was almost none.
No, so you think that I can shoot again?
Well, I don't know. I know the federation was
Let
talking.
me check if somebody we do the same race that Richard rode the race in Uruguay or Paraguay?
In
Paraguay or Uruguay?
Paraguay, I think.
Paraguay, the same country do like for that. They said that them talk to them for maybe they could Gabonese.
Oh, okay.
I know only that no country.
The crowd that did the Panam, the
Panam.
junior Panam.
Yes, sir.
games.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sure.
I have not.
Besides, I watch people. I watch Belgium pick a team for this World Championship there, and the DS they picked the DS only 4 months ago. the Hima coach, the Belgium team to the World Championship, and they arrived for Evan Paul and Seto. They tell you who they arrived for, and they tell you who the DS. No, what's what we know? We got our worlds, but we don't know if any DS can. One. When they come back to the Caribbean Championship, we don't know who the DS. Everything that Kaliman, but you say you're not sure.
I would.
And then we
I don't want to make an
then we grind the Central American Games. You just show me said that
we don't have structure.
we don't have we get all the names we're going, but we don't have no games, we don't have no names of who want to talk to them. We don't have know that. We don't know what everybody guide them. Because no respect to Leticia and the president, but all of that to me that the Leticia and the president were just driving a trouble for that they face Thursday and Sunday on start to try to tell me that, okay? So they tell me no, they no days come with it, that called no days stay in there. On can't tell me that the president and Leticia West Bay, that no days. You dare me or you dare against people? You the Caribbean Championship is right here. No days mentioned.
I would be Kalman, boy.
Then they go to Central American Games. No days again. We don't know who they're going with. You just go for
say I always tell you about
when I go for the Olympics, there is gonna be bad wolf. But I don't mind that. I like finally grow up. My pa had to tell me that you are the black sheep. My father brought me like that, you know?
No, but you're not bad one for the silly character, pal. The silly character.
You don't want to talk to the man named Benjamin.
Yeah, you're silly
You
character.
don't want to talk to him. I could tell you that they got the Rwanda without DS. I not ask me that. No DS got the Rwanda. So the next two I don't know who will be the DS, the Caribbean Championship, and who will be the DS at the Central American game.
See, you know, my thing, and this is where I keep saying that they don't, I don't want to call it downfall, the lack, what the federation lacks is structure. If we have the right structure, boss, like I said, all these problems would have been solved. When a team is going anywhere, we announce it as early as possible so that you could get the team together to work together to prepare. All of these things we have to start to do. It's like this, Palace. I keep saying this, and we were saying this from April when we were here talking about cross country. Just think of this. We send 3 of our riders to go meet the world's toughest riders.
Yeah.
The world's toughest riders. Right? We send them to go defend we also.
But we
afraid to make any and any world riders come in here to ride against we.
I mean, me tell us that I get tired. I don't.
And that's why I'm saying about structure.
And I personally, Fitzgerald Joseph, tired of the telling and nobody no change. So I kind of just left them and they won't know. And they go by to. We can't say we need to tell you this is an instruction and not do it. We listen to what? The reprobate mind.
Yeah.
Okay, let's want to make on the door of simpleness or the foolishness because on the clearing no cycling. But only has to do help people turn for do people say oh, you can do that. Nobody know the first thing the federation like Joe Barrow, nobody help nobody help for the hotel. That necessary sometimes.
Yeah.
So you look at it, think offensive when you tell me what I need for do. You know? So no carry back to me no cars, no control me. I want to know that. No control No, I'm my next two hosts. That you crazy man there, okay? So I need crazy Joe, one next crazy Joe, and crazy bass. So if you can't see every crazy, run that. But only one we know they sing for the tune. When we tell you on the fool, we were outside telling the fool. So only for other places, only for other places. Somebody come back and say, where are they? We got business about this. Where are the old guys have a business. Family of it too.
But Vincent is with us live tonight. No, and the
No days.
yes again.
No,
when Japan bomb Pearl Harbor and America send the feedback for bomb thing, they will assistant down. And the president, who the president, remember my name? No, Einstein.
The president, go ahead.
The president said, oh, you are telling me now that our boys, he can like, boy, I said, you know, he like command you. He said, you are telling me that our boys are flying blind. Well, I could tell you that the boys are flying blind, okay? I don't tell you.
They are wiring blind. No DS.
They're blind. Nobody
Director sport, the man that does all the tactics for the race and preparation. And he
man, take over this because okay, make a to one time, okay, make a go further. Belize chance of winning the medal, the world, that this. Belize chance of winning the medal, Central American. 6,800 feet of climbing. Belize chance of winning medal in a Caribbean championship. You got to you
we are the defending champion.
good. Your son the defending champion. So
Yes.
take over. You the grab the shipper since and over there. You grab this DS thing. Make this happen for me because this is the free best chance we got for win a medal. Right, that is Caribbean championship again. Can we win bronze? That win bronze. So 2 months. Charles Court turn in a U23. Corey Court turn at time turn of goal in the road race. This is the only chance we are getting. Okay, there's 3 set of outings there. So you go up, you call the man, you go up the DS. If they tell you anything, you tell them check with me.
Sure.
You can check with me if they tell you anything about where you grab things up. Can you tell them no? Where you grab things up? You say me a business that Joe give you permission for grab that ship there.
No, I can tell you something else, Joe. Hold on, no. Something else that I will take some blame for. That I never. It was my responsibility to bring it out more from a long time ago. You do realize that
You do realize
that this Caribbean Championships being held in Belize.
first time they said it. But during our accomplishment, first time, none whole Belize Joe. From 1928, none whole Belize. There's nothing here. First time we hold this and now we want gold.
No, this. Check this out. We forget this is not only for the elite, you know.
Boy,
Men,
I forget that.
we got elite women too. Which team we need to put on?
Every team.
Who the girls were
Why we the
right?
women? I forget me forget the women. They say thank you.
And somebody tell you, I take blame because at no time I thought that.
We have to pick our female team.
But well, I hope we do.
We better do the win horse it.
It's like
Not have a female.
Boss.
Come on.
If you
Man, forget about that. Oh, kaya so that they just like that to kaya. That they just.
but make I show you this.
I see basically.
But P.
Elite women.
But P.
The best.
see,
Not
but P,
notable.
this is my point that I'm saying to you all that we have to start to get better.
Oh, I forget about that.
Look at this.
Why?
Even if our girls won't podium, and I'm not saying they won't. I hope if whoever rides, if they do have a team, that they podium, and I hope they get gold medal.
Who are the best females? Quickly, make them tweet. Baki Carol.
Too young. You have
Two Chawaya.
the
Paulita
and Patricia.
Patricia. We got the two Giggly sisters.
You have Francine and Francine Giggly and the young Mrs. Lovell that is married to
Giovanni.
Sorry for me not bringing your
So that's two Giggly sisters, two Chawaya sisters. Who else you got?
You got the Miss Lovell.
Next level too, okay.
And then you have one of the Lovell girls. Is it not
Gabriel?
Gabriel Lovell. So we have at least four.
Didn't you read this? I also no, they read criteria.
They are the female criteria.
Well, we don't have female team they work together.
But
I just realized that.
And he blame. How can I blame myself?
No, because
bring it out.
we should bring out things.
Besides this concern, we should go out let me know.
I like to bring out things that we try and maybe try to get it better, right? Right, so like I said, and that's this is what I'm saying. And look at this. We need to look. Let's look at the example of we just saw on Saturday. Even if, like I said, if we do have a team representing, I wish and I pray that y'all get gold. I will pray for goal for y'all. Just like I pray for goal for the men.
Well, the men could do it.
However, I
pray for goal for female is asking God to work beyond
to work overtime. But
I'm proper prayer. Anyway, I know what that, but go ahead.
I am saying to y'all that even if the girls come out, they need to like we just saw that what Africa did. Then all the small African country. You know how much countries are in Africa?
What?
I like at least small one man the ride so old by the whole thing, but they yes, they ride because they're selling their nation. So we need to make sure.
Rwanda?
Yeah, Rwanda.
Rwanda could get big in this world boy.
And then you have the big banners, and I hope that the tourist board is doing it. They have all the visit Rwanda banners and the visit, and so Belize have to have that visit Belize. All of our, I'm asking you, if you live on the road, bring out your flag, put on leave flag out by your fence and wave the flag. We have to self-replace, fellas.
Have to, boy.
We are saying, since we never did market or promote the female cyclists, you're saying at least then do it like what you said last week happened.
Yes, come out and show yourself on the ride and think, Bas, this is what we need to do. These are the things. Bas, I'm being honest with you. I am disappointed in that. I think we are behind where we're supposed to be at this point. They're only 2 weeks.
Next week.
Right?
We got a car.
We with
the cars.
I don't know.
Aparas?
I'm afraid.
The cars
are high because the cars have to go a certain height, a certain width.
You sure don't get any cars.
Cars no put no big. The Tundra thing on there. Tundra F-150. You said I don't know where.
I have a car in there. And Malam we're gonna eat taxi boy.
Guys, quickly, I forgot to mention guns. Just remember, I was selling medical shot guns club by B1, B2.
Oh yeah.
B1, B2 race was on Saturday. So it was Independence Eve. First place in the B1 was Vincent Galvez. Second was David Joseph. Joseph Throwback, right? And look, Chad Abraham was third. That son. Elron Simmons, Matt Simmons barbecue.
He was
fourth. Yeah. And then Travis was Travis, I said, we can Elephant Sons. Travis was fifth in that category. And then in the B2, Chief Castillo, after we got a part of the night, right? We the part of the night, the big world. Solicito.
Well,
Solicito, Santiago. Como acá, güey.
No, the return of Santiago
But every September they come home and they bring out 4 5 a day, eh? Oh, why be the American crowded? Because American was there.
Suave, suave, sí.
Suave came out after so
Banana, sí, banana.
everything. Santiago who money to talk with the father.
And he win.
So B2, Santiago was first. Ezekiel Shi was second. Third was Said Celaya. Fourth was Danny Thomas. Danny had for Wasa. Boy that. And Andrew Doris Bakoy. Boy, Doris from fifth boy. Right? And we third boy. Doris fifth boy. B2 boy. Yeah.
So who am I the Punisher? We normally retarget Punisher.
Yeah, we need for
Punisher,
that.
what a Punisher?
Yeah, we need. This is also I told him. I told them already to money still collected or need money, so I'm telling me you are Joe again. Or if you have me big 100 Peter with
Yeah.
so we have to get $200 for the team, whatever. No matter they need money, they spend money, so you can't deny money.
We
So talk show $200 to give the thing.
Let's see, Palace and Mr. Glenn. Please don't take this the wrong way. I hope when you return,
I'm Zajimon.
I hope that
Man want answer, want get a life, put a life in.
I hope Mr. Glenn comes and says how much
that
money he
right.
collected towards the budget, no?
Mm-hmm.
And so on. And we want to, from the Real Talk Show, we want to say thanks to everybody that did contribute
to
and
the cause.
still contribute.
But who contribute? The contributor no
Still
goes.
contribute
No goes.
at this time.
They account in all the chat group there.
And
I think.
please remember that we need some.
Mr. Gordon said the Punisher was Galvez and Joseph. But I forget money for you, boy. So, Mr. G, again, you slip it, and after we give you $50 each. We got the $50 each. So, next one, I'll remind me earlier, make you sell it to you.
Yeah, the Punisher and the Punish.
And I hope that, like I said, everybody keeps contributing. Please don't think that we are being vindictive or negative. We are just trying to show you all the points, and we are all trying to work to better cycling on a whole in Belize.
I want to know who are the right time trial for Belize in the Caribbean. Because Oscar a good time trial, just be said. Oscar got two silver medal of bronze in a time trial in the same game already.
No, okay.
So, last time he believe
Right too.
but we shall put 2 months, and I think we shall use Kiroso for time trial too.
Yeah, Daddy.
Because you get that shape back again.
Daddy.
Yep.
But say, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, if we have, and we spoke about this last week, that the federation need to disseminate information more freely and timely.
So I told the president good man. The president I'm a boy do I say don't know that I'm a boy that he good. I'm a good boy for cycling. But I don't know why like it seemed to the federation now big like that was CFB does stand for high things like we don't want they don't want who like this? Yes. Don't say it, bedroom.
Now, sometimes what happens, you become a culture and then it be part of you. And you have to get out of that, no? And change your culture. Like, be a bad culture.
Mr. Gon saying he got baby traveling in the top 10 for the world's Thursday.
In the
Top 10
under 23.
Under 23. He got traveling in the top 10.
Say it again.
Mr. Gon that. I've traveled in the top 10,
Top 10.
for the U23. Anybody else got it fried? Anybody got a picks?
I got my picks. I said to all the 3 Belizeans.
I was ready to say, oh, God can only tired of Belizean. The more crazy US golfer.
We like make it. I always say like
Make it
we like make it over time.
We don't make it difficult. I look at God is God. He could do it one, no? But we ask God. We ask God
work over time.
We ask God for those some bunch of fool. I tell you, what's the thing we have got for the
You can't proper man. I always say that. That's not proper prayer.
God make Javin win the world. I just first I afraid, no, I fear God may just clap me if I go ask God that, okay? So make Javin, please make Javin win this world championship race on Sunday. And say God backs me, I don't ask God that. Okay, okay, give me for ask God for make Javin win this world championship on Sunday. Okay, I feel okay, Max. I feel for
Let me help with that. You got in life, you got certain ways of pray. Alright? Let me finish. You got certain ways of pray. Alright? And you got proper prayers and improper prayer. That is called an improper prayer.
I feel with it.
All of us are in a race. And all of us ask God for win. That would consider an improper prayer. It's like a man going to hunting and say, Lord, make her shoot this deer. And the deer say, Lord, make her escape from this gun. Right? It's an improper prayer. Alright? What you ask for in proper prayer is to may he wake up feeling strong, healthy,
I could do
have
that.
the best
Have the best,
ability,
yes, I have the best face I life.
and the
I
best
could do
way
that.
of life.
I could ask God for like driving and trying to the best face I like.
Yeah.
But when them bomb make on the drop driving in the top 10, I think, boy, me fail, me different. Miss, so don't give me some good say.
It props.
I'm going to finish up, is it? Quickly, I thought I'll leave 3 minutes as Miriam. Just on the talk show today. 1928 starting in Belize.
Alright.
In the next 3 years, Belize want to hit the Centennial of cycling 100 years base. Only Mexico was told have their lineage there.
That good stats.
Nobody in Central America, Guatemala no got cycling so old,
100 years.
like 100 like we. They said,
So what are you saying?
I'm saying this time to what we are talking about tonight. When I think about it now, and I look at it now, this are time, this are the finishing thing now. We as a nation or as a cycling community haven't grown to 100 years. You can show me 100 years like this. When African are cycling 38 years, 48 years, I think we double them. Look where they are, they got 250 African in the world tour in Europe. We don't have no pro that believes. The best of the people are say, you see you to the buy one like Korea, just don't they go around, they only two go around pro. We don't have no pro presently in Belize. You go, they go check the area, check the 2D boy. If you talk about pro, Joe, we haven't reached that 100 years. We look bad in a few 100 years. And we talk about it against structure. Structure bedroom. We don't got that. 100 years go we are for sure after 100 years. No way good. Nobody got 100 go Guatemala got 2 million and by the way right world tour.
The population different the palace.
So with population make because I good? Don't give me that.
No, I just said we're gonna small population. So we're gonna smaller pool for get
good man from?
we got smaller pool for
But
I don't make no excuse, I just use
I think what
a scenario. I'm not making excuse.
I think what Palace,
100 years.
what Palace is saying is
Okay.
you might not have one pro right now, but if you have a structure of the capability of becoming a pro, right now we not have no idea. Instead of us looking at the Williams, and you don't have to copycat nobody, you know, but you need to look and learn and pick the good things and change the little things that might work for you to make something. And that is the structure we are
Regard
talking
or
about.
disregard. We don't do that.
And that is the point that I think
It's
Palace is saying.
required.
Yes, man.
You know what? You made a statement about the 100 years thing, right? And something that we have to be proud of and look at and start to think about from now.
Let me say something.
Make I just finish this. The 100 years is not only 100 years of the association, you know, cycling federation. It was association, and it went to federation. It's not only the 100 years of that, you know. The cross country, we have a race that will be 100 years old too.
So could I
You know, only few races in the world like the Tour de France.
And then they go
Only a couple of them, and then just a couple years old.
yeah. That's my point.
And if you go back,
Guatemala, make sure you play some kind of race 100 yards.
So let me make me say something. I
Okay.
want to say it for the mic.
No, sorry.
So we have said a lot concerning structure and plan. And Palace brought up we're not got 100 years. With approach 100 years 2028. So we are saying right now from the Wheel Talk show, the least we could do going into the 2028 cross country is have everybody on board, join the vision and check it out and start plan properly and make it be an open race and make the 100 years be an impact. But everybody needs to be on board.
Agreed. Agreed. I think we need to start planning and preparing
For the 100 years.
for the 100 years.
And making me a big impact for cross
And I'll be honest with you. There's certain things that I think that in looking back, I think they need to bring back for cross country. Like, you remember when we were racing, they used to have the award for the best dressed village.
Yes, we have a planet.
Things like that. And people have to understand that in those days, the people used to dress, when I said the best dressed village, each village had a line, one line, and they had coconut palm, and you had flowers, and the people would, dress up the
plan 100 years.
the kind of things we have to
So you plan 100 years, they show when they plan 125, they plan it 4 years out.
Yes,
That's why we're 3 years.
we need to work now.
We need to work. No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Wait a
what
minute, wait, where's the we? Who are with that
the
one?
beliefs and everybody's at stake. Right, Palace? Palace, everybody.
All hands on deck, Balas.
All hands on deck. Everybody visit.
All hands on deck.
BTV,
No,
entire government,
and
all hands on
the
deck.
100 years is something we have to start to plan now. But the thing where I want to talk about, we really need to start to step up for this October 11th. No, it's not too late. Make I explain something. Why I'm saying it's not too late, because if we not do not, but listen to me. If we not do not between these 2 weeks, really at the bottom. We need to bring it higher way there right now. Let's put it that way then. We don't got nothing, Joe. You just, I just explained to you. We don't know the road. So you are just explaining. I just explained to you. No, we need to get it done. We don't got no DS. We don't got no DS. We don't know the road. If we don't know that, then when we know. So, we got 2 weeks. We need to know that.
But how you want with practice?
But you see the point, be some good points now. I say, you have send, we don't go to stay, you left for whistle. Make I blow, okay? We are blow. But my point I make, this 100 years, they go quick to, but
yes, more time.
But
If we don't start it, you're going to say it again.
I didn't say
When the first race, I say,
this is the phone we been talking in June.
Yes.
We talk about this.
Yes.
I can't believe anything, but you just go to my mind through 2 weeks that we don't know. We don't have the core set. We don't know it. We don't know the yes.
I really had to talk about DS for then when I don't say about this way.
Yes.
Talk about and I tell you no, but I was still not know. And you just said 2 weeks. I tell you, in this 2 weeks, we better know.
Well, I rather talk about.
So you don't give in.
I don't give in.
No, I'm not giving in.
You are the 100 years, no?
I can't
300. He got 300.
3 years now. I give up on it.
You give up on the deal?
I give up on it. October 16. I give up.
Never.
No.
2 weeks.
I only that week with Melanina.
No,
I didn't give up on that.
I give up on
I didn't give up on that. I didn't give up on words. I didn't give up on Central. I didn't give up on it.
We're not to give up on it. And I'm not, let me say this, I'm not giving up the possibility exists and we will
They must
come out
come
victorious for the Caribbean Championship. What I'm saying is that
only they
there's nothing we could do.
only they want chat group with that national team for the 11-12. When they maybe discussing now, we don't know.
But you come back to the thing again, fellas.
They're not giving information.
They're
Yeah.
not disseminating the
Information
information.
in them.
All right.
Fellas, my point that I'm making, and this is what I'm saying to you, Joe. We got basically 2 or 3 weeks before the big event here.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Let's use 2 weeks. We need to find out the route so we could tell our listeners and viewers to prepare to make the necessary adjustment in their route to try and stay out of the chaos that will be caused if they don't know that.
You know, I chaos. I tell the cyclists where don't pick. They know worry about the route, the thing, and just continue train.
No, but then you think they don't worry about we?
Yeah.
Where we talk about, they don't worry about that. They know they have a race. I know that. Like I said,
My wife says, this is who they mechanic. Is he a mechanic?
Then you have
How to?
What am I mechanic?
You can't go mechanic and raise the motion.
I'll be honest with you.
You let the mechanic. We have to start speaking.
Yeah.
Speak.
During this mechanic, by
Doris mechanic, Kaleman DS.
yes. And you know, assistant to the mechanic, the whole ass.
No, Doris could do all that. Doris is baddest. Doris could do it then.
Yeah.
Doris could do it.
I like I said, my thing is that
Can everybody finish up?
we need the federation to disseminate the information. We are here to try and help them
We
to
try.
the best
We
of
try.
our ability. And when I say with the help, we are not only helping the riders and the team itself, but trying to help the country. Because like I said, this is a prime opportunity for us to sell our country.
Why I know we not prepared, Joe? I'll be said. I've been to Dominican Republic. Joe went to us for a year. When we get a place, we said either the airport, you know the airport got triple CN.
Yeah.
I got photos of cyclists, top Dominican cyclists who arrived the race.
Yeah.
Free
So we not got
free boy picture in Shadena airport. Which is what is the Cabinet Championship with the
BTV shall put it up.
BTB. So the road free boys in the island, the tourist spot and stuff. So that's how I know that we don't prepare. We don't prepare.
That's why I tell me that I give up now for this 2 weeks in terms of
Well, I give up for preparation. Yeah, I gotta give up. I give up business for us selling our country. I give up for that. That's again.
What I'm saying is,
I want to know, but selling our country for that game there, don't have it.
no, but we
commercial,
Commercial.
international, commercial,
BTB shop run we out
commercial,
free boys there.
international people they call it 11th. And
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
but at the same token, I'm saying to you all is, we also have to continue to do the things that
this is
can make it as best. Yes, Joe. But Joe, just think of this, Joe.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Look past some basic things that we need. And I could guarantee you, I haven't seen nothing or heard nothing. The first event is what? The time trial, right?
trial.
What you think we should do? What we should have?
Is it I give up? So you tell me.
Okay. Can I tell you, I'll give you an idea. We should already have, the first thing we have to have, one backdrop with the Blue Hole or whatever we go, the Maya Mountains, whatever, Maya Ruin, whatever to sell Belize and Belize and visit Belize or whatever and whatever. Right? Nice big backdrop. We're going to have a big, two big tent. And then the one big tent with the big drop, we're going to have 3 nice chairs. Because there's gold, silver, and bronze. Right? These is where the riders will go and sit. And what they say is, for the first rider that come out, and he done, the first rider we done, he have been at the hot seat, so he going at the big seat. Then as soon as they beat his time, he moved down until you come off of the court. Then you have to have that one Exley area where all the media and then at one spot the interview. We not like in the Belize when time and race done. But Palace done there. No, man, we can't do that pass. We have to. You understand why?
Hey, Palace? Yeah, we can.
Why go get a man to me? You know, we can't be like that, man. There's things that we can do to make sure that the event is a successful, well organized.
But Joe, if basic all and there, basic is closer to the vision, I mean, you know, not right? They never listen to me. We do listen to me, though.
Well, have a listen.
Make I give you last word, Joe. Last word, Joe.
What you make is the game last word.
I'll go first. First, I want to say to our 3 riders that will be riding this week at the World Championships. Boys, safe rides. That's the main thing. And please represent Belize to the best of your ability. I know you will, and do your best. And that's all we can ask of you. So safe rides and safe flights home to the 3 of y'all and to the whole team, the federation that is there at the Congress and everything. Safe travels home. And we look forward to seeing you all back. And as usual, I want to say thanks to you 2 guys for having me here. And even though sometimes we laugh over one another, but most of everything we say is honestly trying to make things better. We're not here to bring things down. We're always working to get things better. And I must say we have had no complaints since our technician is back in town. So kudos to Caleb for doing a great job he always does. Thanks again to you guys. And I can't go without saying thanks to my wife Donna, thanks to my daughter Christina, and as usual, God bless us all, and God bless Belize.
A lot have been said, pal. It has been a nice show. We always thank the Joseph family for having us here, at least myself. And so, more than happy to have back the technician, C. Joseph. Respect to all the 3 cyclists that will represent us in the world. I will call their name Jivin, Derek Chevaria, and Keith Enright Jr. Guys, it's their first time, I believe. And so
Second time.
Second time, if to be corrected. So enjoy, have fun, and like I said earlier on the show, represent and represent well. My second word is this coming Friday, Palace, and no, this coming Saturday, and over the weekend we'll have the basketball tournament, the Jaguar Cup. So, Belizean, if you have nothing to do on this weekend,
At the Civic?
yeah, at the Civic, go support and be a part of that Jaguar Cup. It will be Belize or Tiger Shark versus Western Bala. So I encourage Belizean, you have nothing to do on that this coming Friday, and I think it's a Sunday. You go and support and be a part of that tournament. Now, big respect and shout out to the Metro Cycling Club from out of Atlanta. Respect to Devon in Tongue Palace. Yeah, Devon in Tongue. And he always, yeah,
Yeah, he wrote me.
yeah, Devon all in Tongue. So we still give kudos and shout to Devon, Banana Whole Cycling Club out of Atlanta. And he called me and reminded me, said, George, you always talk about the main conference. Yeah, I say, yes, the main conference still on. So all my viewers, main conference this weekend, 9 o'clock at the hub, 9 to 1. We have guest speaker from out of America, Joabs. We have our very own Howell, Assistant Commissioner of Police, and then we have the Dr. Daniel Godinez, giving Lee pep talk for men to take your place in our country, men need to take their place. And
In the
lastly,
in the rooms.
yeah,
Men like
take your place.
run
The
away.
team is men take your place. So if you are
Oh,
free on a
oh,
Saturday, come out and be a part of the men conference. And then I say it best, and I say it all. We have said a lot, Palace. And what need to regard, regard, and what need to disregard, disregard.
Joe,
With that said,
go ahead. Not to cut you, but please remember to say good night to the gentleman at Brothers Habit.
yes, yeah,
That was,
I think he's a ring.
yeah.
yeah. So
Better ring.
yeah, so big up,
Yeah, that's the show.
Yes,
big up
yes,
to
yes. He's sure to hear me.
the staff worker at Brothers Habit, Mr. Ling.
Better ring.
And so Bizet remind us to give you that shout out.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So respect, big up to Ling every time. One of the viewers
Yes,
that
sir.
tune in
You don't miss it.
every Tuesday. So respect to Ling. And with that, we need to say it again, Palace. Regard, and what need to disregard, discard. With that said, remember the word believes God loves you.
Yes, sir. Amen. I would like to pose by, well, we already spoken about the guys on Sunday. I won't belabor that point. They can only do what they were prepared to do. They can do nothing else better than what they are prepared to do. So, the only thing, like to thank our sponsors, Marlon Castillo Meat Shop, Finnegan Market, the best cost of meat. I met him today again. Marlon said, I don't call for the cost of meat just to do a pat for no.
I going for the meet next week, Marlon, and I put it on the platter.
I may have bubble this pat for a while.
So me and bubble the pot, Marlon.
I
I'll
like
bring
to
the meet next week.
thank also Kelly Bike Shop, Kelly Land Bike Shop in Port Royal area. The best bike shop for those sophisticated bike that we are riding here today. I'd like to thank our technician. He's back with us, Caleb, Joseph. I'd like to thank my daughter, Alika, my other half, significant Jayla Pratt, and all those watching the show abroad, all out in the Middle East, keeping the peace. Everyone that look, all the guys in Los Angeles, my brother, Basalvin, Lloyd, Banner, Banana Man, all those guys that watch the show Tuesday night. Anybody gonna host or watch the show? No.
Yeah, nice.
So, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the viewers to the show. Last week, Joe, we had the highest views. We had 1,200 views. Yeah.
I like to big up
Thanks to all of y'all.
the guns out of mine in line.
Nine. Did it come back?
Base 1, base 2.
Did it come back in line?
No respect to the base 1, base 2 race. And the real talk show up for know who that Punisher. We don't realize who that Punisher with a race. Right?
Yeah. So I'd like to thank the Roberto family for throwing that month yesterday. It was a great race, we said. I enjoyed myself. I saw it's amazing the club racing, we said, to me, there were 60 riders and they're riding to me they're riding better too. They're riding much better, they're thinking better, and so it's amazing that a lot of older riders are still but whenever older riders, we said it should ride better because we are more wisdom too.
Yeah,
So
we
were tack. So it was a great race, and so thank the Roberto family for throwing that monster last week. Well, it was yesterday. We did it on Monday, through the auspices of Guns Racing Club. And so until next week, God willing, we'll be back. Kiran, God willing, we'll be back next week. Bishop should be here with us until after the championship.
After the championship, so
Mr. President, on go and visit then. If you know big, I don't know, you don't have big fee.
I salute.
You don't have
After
big
the close off,
You don't
why I
have
have
big
to salute others, boy.
fee. Fifth?
Excuse me, guys.
Fifth. That's the way? Okay. Yeah. Caleb, we finish.
Salute the otherness, boy, as the wheel.
Caleb, you want to knock it up?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, until next week, guys, we'll be back with another edition of the Real Talk Show. See the stop button?
Press the X.
I think so. You know, to ask an extra shut off?